be a really nice bunch, that one.
I'm holding Solaris 2025.
What we're seeing in California, of course, is it's getting warmer and warmer there, and it's almost pushing the boundaries of winemaking. In Denmark, we have almost the opposite, right? We couldn't make proper wine before, and what I mean by proper is couldn't ripen the grape properly. We can do that now, driven by climate change. So I saw this sort of coming, and I've been watching it for the last 10 years, and I thought now actually was the time probably to jump in. We can now make some really nice quality wines in Denmark, and I think importantly the consumers are starting recognizing it as well. We can, in theory, plant any vines we want. So there are no restrictions like in Bourgogne, you can only plant certain varietals. We can pretty much plant anything we want. We can make them in any style we want. And we can experiment a lot with different things that they're not allowed to do in the rest of Europe. We're sort of tapping into a consumer trend which is buy local. And consumers like this idea that I serve them a glass of wine down in our wine bar and then look at the vines where that particular bottle came from. And then they take it home and they go like, you know, I was at Røsnæs, I tasted this wine and I looked at the vines as well. As opposed to, I got a Spanish wine and it's from Rioja and I've never been to Rioja and I don't know where, you know, they grow their grapes. It's just a different story that consumers are increasingly buying into.
I think that they are struggling further south with increasing drought stress. Definitely it's getting too warm and too dry, especially Spain and Greece and parts of Italy and so on. That really gets too warm. I think the wine actually thrives very well when the temperatures are in the 20s. You know, once you get 35, 40 and so on, it's not really happy. It white, like you, and that is 100% Solaris. The idea is to broaden the genetic base, saying, okay, we got Solaris out there, there must be more material of similar earliness, but nobody really have looked for it.
I mean, to be fair, usually when people come in here and ask for wine, my first go-to wine is not Danish wine, because I feel the quality you get elsewhere is still better. We do have wines that are the best value for money, which tend to be other European countries than Danish, but we do have quite a lot of both Danish and tourists coming to try the wines that we have from Denmark, which is a good, it's a good visit though. It's a fun try.
That was a big sip. Oh, shit.